What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Some. Hit the keys, reporting live from an undisclosed sunroom in ATL, baby. Yes, sir. In today's video, I'm basically going to bring you guys some freebies. You know, I couldn't make the video for you guys last week, so I'm going to put it together now just so you guys don't miss out on some of these solid freebies. Make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. But with no further delay, let's get right into these freebies, baby.
Some, hit the key.
All right, guys, the first freebie I have for you guys today, I talked about briefly a couple of weeks ago, but it's by me. It's a free expansion pack for Chord Jam. So if you guys didn't catch this, over here, I made a free expansion pack for Chord Jam. So if you have Chord Jam, you can get all 20 of these presets for free. So they're all just different chord progressions. I did tie this into another free plugin that I've talked to before. But if you didn't get this one when I talked about it, you should probably go get this one too, because it's called Free Piano. And Free Piano is just a piano plugin with a bunch of different pianos, textured, a bunch of effects put on them. They all sound really good. But we'll go ahead and take a listen to a couple of these chord progressions. So boom, bam. Here is one of the chord progressions I put together with Chord Jam. But there's just so many more of them. So I'll just go through just a couple of them. I don't want to lose this piano though. But there's just a couple of them. So let's see here. But this is what this piano sounds like as well. So I'm just going to keep it on that one for a second. I'll link the video though below so you can check out all the presets. I'm not going to go through all the presets again because I did a whole entire walkthrough of them, but I'll link those there. But go grab the expansion pack, it's free. And then grab Free Piano 3 while you're at it because it's also free as well. All right, guys, and the third free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Quiet Music. It's called Solaris GTR Lite. So when you check out Solaris GTR Lite, it looks like this. It's got a few different presets here for you. So it's only got a couple because it's the light version, but you get control over your ADSR. You get control over your volume, your cutoff, your tuning. You get some LFO modulation down here, chorus, reverb, distortion, and delay. Basically, this guitar sounds like this. But we'll listen to a few of the presets real quick. So let's go ahead to this next one. Y'all aren't gonna tell me that Dream Glides, it doesn't sound nice. Sorry, I got a wicked sinus infection. Y'all could probably hear it as I'm laughing. Echo Wave, let's check this one out. I guess I kind of failed y'all a little bit because I was playing it with the piano the whole time. So I'll play it, you know, so you can hear what it sounds like without the piano. So it's not a bad sounding guitar at all. The fourth free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from SampleSun. It's called Overheat. So when you take a look at Overheat, it looks like this. It's basically a saturation distortion plugin. It gives you can add some color and do some things to your sound. I basically threw this on a few different things in the beat that I was working on. So I put it on the piano first off. So this is again what the piano sounded like before you heard the overheat. All right, but when the overheat's on and it's playing, it's got this crunchy sound and it sounds like this. So as you see here, it gives you control over the pre-gain, it gives you control over drive, it gives you control over color, low pass, and what is this over here? Another post gain. So, you know, you can do a lot with this. I use it on a few different things. So I'll also let you hear you can use it on a guitar. And on a guitar, you can get your guitar that sounded like this, but you can get it to sound like this. But there's a few different presets, so you can flip through these presets and you can mess with them and get different kinds of sounds. Obviously, you can build too as you want. One more thing that I did throw this one was the sub as well. So on the sub sounded like this before I had the overheat on there. So you can hear, obviously, as soon as I turned the overheat on, it kicked it into high gear and added so much more oomph to that 808. The fifth free plugin that I have for you guys today is called Chow Multi-Tool. So if you don't know, I've done a few reviews on Chow stuff like Chow Matrix, Chow Tape, Chow everything. You know what I'm saying? Like all kinds of stuff that he's done. But this one right here, it's more of just like an EQ tool, but you can do a lot of stuff with it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. As you see right here, there's different effects that you can use. They're all really EQs except for the wave shaper, but it's all just different ways to EQ your stuff. So again, this is what that piano sounded like before I put the Chow Multi-Tool on there. All right, so then with this tool right here, when I turn this on, right now I have it as a band splitter. So you can move this band around if you want to. You can move it wherever you want to. You can change the slopes too. So now it sounds like this. But as you change these slopes and stuff too, it's gonna change the way that it sounds. Yo, and so imagine putting an automation on that, and you can just change up the way that the whole piano sounds really easy, because you can just basically move it around and record the automation. So that's pretty fire too. There's a few other types too as well. So, you know, obviously he's got a basic EQ right here. I hope I don't have to explain this one. But you know, it's basic knowledge. And then there's a wave shaper right here. This is really good for bass. You know, but you can use this however you want. So you can see there how I'm shaping the wave and I'm adding a little bit of distortion, a little bit of crunch to that. That's what you can do with that tool. You got a signal generator. That's what that's gonna do. Sorry about that, guys. You got an analog EQ, again, just another EQ. You got this brick wall, which is kind of cool because it's just, you know, basically another form of EQ, but it's brick wall and everything above whatever frequencies. And then you have one more filter type down here as well. And so again, if you're looking for a good EQ or filter tool, go grab it. All right, guys, the sixth and final free plugin that I have for you guys today comes from Hornet, and it's called Magnus Light. So when you take a look over here at Magnus Light, it's basically a clipper that lets you add gain and won't let you clip, which is fire. That's actually kind of fire. And then there's also this limiter over here. And so they work together for you to be able to amp up whatever sound you put it on. So we're gonna listen to it on these drums. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this beat first, and then I'm going to just turn the Magnus Light on so that you can just hear right away the presence that it brought to the drums in this beat. So I'll let it play around 4 bars, and then on the second 4 bars, I will turn on the Hornet Magnus Light. All right, guys, so as you can see, it brought all that drums to the forefront, and it actually kind of glued them together and made them sound better in the mix. So obviously it's not all the way mixed down, it's just a 4-bar loop. But let's check out this a little more in depth. So here's what those drums sounded like, again, without Hornet Magnus on there, just the drums. Now, once we throw this Hornet Magnus light on there, and so you see right there, it boosted it so much. But what's cool about that too is that it didn't destroy the transients when it was boosting it. It was kind of like, you know, you can destroy them, but right there, that was a clean gain. And I just feel like this plugin is pretty good for drums. If you're looking to like keep them clean, but you want a little more volume, this would be a good plugin for you. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on, and I'm gonna mess with this over here for a little bit so that you can see it. And then I'll leave it like this too, so that you can see this meter over here and see that it's not clipping. I gotta make sure I do one thing first. I can't cheat, y'all. Let me turn off the classic clipper so you can see what it's doing. All right, so now there's no clipper or nothing on that final track. So now when I push play, so you see it doesn't clip at all, you know, but I can do the same with the limiter. I can just push this as much as I want to. And so, I mean, that right there can get the job for you guys done. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys could find a plugin in here that you guys like. Make sure if you guys do like this content, though, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, hit subscribe and that notification bell so every time we bring you guys a new video, you can be the first to see. Appreciate you guys' time as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some hit the key.